There we are, and here we go as we are bringing you weather and a little bit more because Landon Aydlett from the National Weather Service way off there on a lovely wide shot, and I see there is the world record setting structure which was erected. Yes! We did it! Well, actually, they did. Strange! You guys did it. So Landon and his twin brother, Brandon Aydlett, are down at the Agana Shopping Center. We are taking you live to the capital of Agana, where there is the structure. Landon, first of all, my friend, congratulations. I know this has been more than just a world record for you. It's been a passion project. You're doing this to raise money for a very, very worthwhile cause. But first, tell me, how does it feel that you now have that structure which has broken not one, but two world records?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. We are having a blast out here. We unofficially broke both records for both the largest and the tallest tumble tree tower. So we are excited. This is a huge sigh of relief for us as we built this tower in pretty fast time. We were looking at some major time constraints with the requirement of us building one person at a time and one block on the tower at a time. So we were looking at upwards of 80 to 90 man hours to put this together when we originally were planning for 3 days. So we worked with the Agana Shopping Center. They worked well with us to allow us to start earlier before business hours and then on after business hours into the night, where we had our friends singing karaoke in the shopping center. We had Christmas music blasting. We had quite a festivities going on throughout the week. And so we got it completed. The tower was finished yesterday afternoon, soaring to 25.89 feet and 74,019 blocks. So this is it.
74,000 blocks.
74,000. Keep note, the current standing world record is 17,503 blocks.
Oh, gotcha.
So we went way above and beyond.
Oh, and I love those sponsored logs too. That your camera person is really getting very, very nice shot there. Can you tell me who was the lady or gentleman who had the all-time honor of placing the final block atop the structure?
Well, that was Brandon. Brandon put the final block up there. We were using two different lifts. Mine was a little bit smaller than his lift. We had the witness for our project on Brandon's lift. And so his went up all the way up to the ceiling. And so he put the very finishing piece on top of the spire, on top of the the Tower for Humanity. And so he had the final block.
Oh, okay, so an Oklahoma fan right there. We just got a real nice shot of a sponsored log that says Boomer Sooner. They're doing pretty well in the College World Series. Sinigang, very nice.
Sinigang.
Well, thing to show at lunchtime. Now you guys are making me hungry. So, you know, guys, the one thing that really impresses upon me is, again, Pride Month. Thank you. We support Pride Month right there, absolutely. This building that you have now emulated, of course, the actual building in Chicago, in the Windy City, and I love the fact that you guys have hung the Great Seal of Guam on it, by the way. That is an amazing touch. This is not a perfectly symmetric or rectangular structure. I mean, there are some parts where, you know, where it's uneven on the sides, and obviously, you know, you're not doing I mean, it's a feat of engineering. The real one? Oh, please don't touch that. You guys are making me nervous now.
So that's one of those areas that we had to work around. We had what we call corrections. So each block is uniquely cut, and a bit of variation in some of the blocks that when they are stacked up just enough, they make some levels uneven. So we have to put a series of corrections all throughout the tower, bridge some of the gaps with those 3-notch blocks. That way we can keep things even and symmetric. And I'm looking through the tower. I don't know if you can see me waving at you. But we have these things all throughout the tower. And this is what we were encountering throughout the building. This is stuff that we expected. So luckily we had very few problems. This tower has been standing sturdy and firm for nearly 24 hours since completion. And we will keep it here for at least another 36 hours. Morocco Equipment, they sponsored the 2 lifts for us free of charge. They have been huge supporters and help to this project. And so they extended one of the lifts for us through Wednesday. So this tower will stand tall in the Agana Shopping Center through Wednesday morning. So come and check it out, take photos, see the sights and the sounds of the tower. And as long as we don't have an earthquake, it will stand.
Crossing fingers, yeah. So, and you know, like whoever that was, if that was your twin brother, Brandon. So shout out to Brandon, by the way, your older twin brother. like shaking those pieces. By no means do you have to prove the structural integrity to me or our audience. I mean, we know you guys are good. We know the craftsmanship and the love and the dedication that went into constructing this, but by no means do we want this to be like the world's biggest Jenga tower that you guys have collapsing, so no need to shake it on our part.
Yeah, we definitely have one Jenga block up on the top that was from our dad. He sent us a little a joke. So we have one Jenga block way up there on top. This thing will stand sturdy and firm, and Brandon is doing the camera work. But again, how did we do this? Well, we laid out a blueprint. We've done several test towers. We've played and maneuvered with different blueprints, plans, calculations, projections, approximations, and this is what we came up with. And of course, our guesswork panned out. We are meteorologists after a while, so we're lucky that it worked.
Okay, what type of feedback, Landon, have you been getting from the community as far as, people walking by and just, onlookers and just saying, like, that is pretty incredible? Like, what type of reaction have you gotten from the community?
It's a lot of wow, a lot of amazement. We've had so much tremendous support from so many people from all over the island. And so there's a lot of interest, there's a lot of spectators here to look at this, and that's just so encouraging and humbling. Snowberry over here, the owner of the shop, has been a strong supporter for the last several days. He gave us several gift certificates and stuff, just supporting us. But all of our sponsors, we have the banners hanging up in the second floor of the Agana Shopping Center. Just the support pouring in from the community, that was one of our goals. We wanted to make this an island event for the people of Guam, just to bring people together and something fun, exciting, and good news for the island, because it's just been so much bad news.
Now, you were saying, of course, the unofficially that you have actually broken 2 world records. When do you actually find out, and when does Guinness come out and hopefully like certified that you actually have set 2 records?
Yeah, that'll be the slow, tedious part of the process. So we are going to have our administrative tower team here today. Brandon's looking at Becky from Habitat for Humanity, the sponsor log. But we're going to be filing the paperwork, the documents, collecting all the witness statements, all the witness forms, photos, videos, time lapses. This will all go into a massive heap of information that we're submitting to Guinness World Record probably in the next day or two, hopefully. Application status, it's $450 for both applications, but we want to get this certification hopefully in a matter of weeks versus months.
Okay, now final question, Landon, before I let you go. Now, your brother did get a really, really good shot of the log that you guys had there, and it said, to God be the glory. Absolutely agree. We believe in the good book in this show. And may I ask, either at the beginning of the project or after it was already erected, did you guys have a member of clergy that actually asked for the Lord's blessings? Whoever the patron saint of crazy glue is, that that the building would stay put.
No, we did not have that actually, and somebody brought that up from, I think, Habitat about doing that, and so we never did anybody ever to bless the tower.
You could get one of the priests to come over and and give a real nice blessing. But man, congratulations to you and your team there. I know you guys have been working on this for a very long time. I know how much it means to you, and you've given us so much of your time on this show. So we are so very proud of you guys and what you guys have done for the island, for yourselves, and for the Guinness Book of World Records. Because just certify us already, guys. Guam, we don't lie. Yeah, okay. You've got KUAM's endorsement on this. They did a good job, guys. They are legit. So, Landon, congratulations and thank you so much for your time again. Brandon, shout out to you. Great job on the camera, my friend.
Yeah, good job on the camera, Brandon. Thank you for the help. And again, I think Brandon and I are the only 2 people that ever in the world's history build link-a-logs with lips. So that's awesome.
There you go, man.
It's all about craftsmanship and creativity here on Guam. So congratulations again. Okay, final thing. We do have to talk about weather for just 5 seconds. I know you said last week was going to be super, super hot. Not exactly. So we'll catch up with you later this week and we'll get a weather report. How's that?
Yes. Yeah, weather-wise, off and on showers and thunderstorms for at least the next week. We have these upper-level features, those touch cells. That's going to keep things interesting from period to period throughout the next several days. So watch out for that. When it does rain, it could come down locally moderate to heavy at times, but it'll be generally short-lived. We did have an urban and small stream flood advisory this morning for South Central Guam. We could see more of that action later this week as showers and thunderstorms ebb and flow across the region through the week.
All right.
The tower stands, everybody, and so do our spirits. So we will catch you guys later, and we will see you on the flip side of this break. You're watching The Hotspot right here on KUAM, YouTube, Facebook, KUAM TV8. We're back after this.